Welcome to Judy's Mind Body. And the spirit of living in the older body is one thing that I really believe in. Okay, so as we're going to start with a chair, grab your own and have your water ready. So we're going to start with some basic alignment principles. And on your chair, you want to come to the edge of it so that you're on your sits bones, which are right there. Okay? And you're going to begin with some deep breathing. So first we're going to do some Qigong, which is triple burner. Your head, your heart and lungs, and your abdomen. Maintain your alignment throughout, which the head is going to be pulled by a string from the back of the skull. Your chin will be parallel to the earth. And you're going to feel the contraction as you come down here. Exhale. And as you inhale, you're going to feel the expansion right here. Coming down through three energy centers: the head, the heart and lungs, and the abdomen. We do this 6 to 9 times. And what it does is it expands the feeling of the breath, the feeling of the relaxation response as you come down very slowly. And you're coming from the center body, which is the central meridian here, exhaling down with a sense of very slow evenness and moving from that center body with slowness, continuity, circularity, and a sense of expansion and contraction. This is the in-breath, inhale. This is the out-breath, exhale. Starting this way by using the American Lung Association breath, which is a funnel breath, it really opens up the body with a sense of what you're doing. Because people forget to inhale. This is your in-breath through the nose. And they forget how to exhale. This is your Qigong breath with the tongue on the upper palate by the upper teeth. And you're exhaling through the throat all the way down. Nine is the slow number that we use for these practices. And it works. Inhale. Exhale. We'll pretend that's 9. Rest on globes of energy. When you're seated like this, you can rest right here on your thighs, or you can rest out here. And the palms are rounded, the fingers are liberated, and you're resting in a feeling of just really not wanting to pull down, but to basically rest on globes of energy in a feeling of just like that. Okay. Now the next one we're going to do is the accordion. You're going to inhale out. This will be the in-breath. Expand the belly. This will be the out-breath. Contract the belly. You're just about here. And then expand. And contract. The accordion. 2 more. Expansion, contracting for the last time. And resting on globes of energy in resistance to gravity. And our next move will be to feel the opening here as you come up. All the way, expansion and contraction all the way down. We're going to do 5 groundings. See if you can keep the body long throughout. Inhale to the heart and lungs, your middle dantian or energy center. Exhale down. Inhale to your head, your third dantian or energy center, and slowly come down, resting on globes of energy in resistance to gravity. And now bring it up to the trees all around us. If we look out now, inhale, and then exhale slowly down. We call that relaxation response. Now inhale up to the mountains. Imagine the mountains all around us. Bring the shoulders back a little bit. Expand the chest. And the shoulder blades feel like they come back together, almost. Inhale, bring it up towards the heavens, and then exhale down towards the earth. Once again, to rest on globes of energy. That was several groundings, and now we're going to do one last one, which will bring us up here, and we're going to slightly back bend here, the upper spine, reaching up towards the sun or the moon. Inhale, and once again, slowly exhale, and rest on your globes of energy in resistance to gravity. Very good. Now we're going to shake it out, and you can shake it out seated or you can shake it out standing, but a shake out involves your ankles, your knees, your upper body, and I like to add some Italian vowels to open the voice. So we're going to do that. Inhale for an ah. Aha. Inhale for an aha, the other side. Aha. For an oh-ho, inhale. Oh-ho. And the other side. Oh-ho. Ahoo. A little bit higher. Ahoo. Ahoo. And now we'll just come back and rest on globes of energy. Shake it out. And we'll come to the owl. You're going to bring your hands behind you, hold on to your chair, lengthen through the spine. Inhale, and you'll twist your head over here to the right first. To your right. I will be mirroring you throughout this practice. Inhale. Twist your head to the right and hold on to the chair. Inhale back to center. Everything is slow. Exhale to twist the head the other way. And the owl is looking over the horizon. The chin will end up over that shoulder as you inhale and exhale here. And your third eye is the center of the forehead, so pretend you're looking through that area there. That'll keep your head up instead of down. And one more of the owl. Good. It's very nice. Okay. We're now going to work with the head and neck. We're going to start with the shoulders here, inhaling forward, up, back and down, bringing the shoulder blades and back together as if there were some kind of a apple or peach pit there. And you really want to almost connect them, but the shoulder blades won't go quite there, but it's really opening up this whole shoulder girdle here and the chest. Forward, up, back and down with the shoulders. One more. Shoulder roll from the forward part to the back. Good. Now you're going to start from the back and move forward. Inhale, and this will open the back, but close the front. Add your inhale and exhale. Here's your inhale, and here's your exhale. And one more of these shoulder rolls. If this is comfortable for you, we're going to bring the feet out to the side and do a fairly big circle here, as if you're doing a crawl stroke. And you'll feel your hips move to this side of the chair and the other side of the chair. And you can always hold on to the chair if you like. And I'm going to show you what I mean. So right there, I'm holding onto the chair. I'm going to go the other way. I won't fall over this way. And my feet are solidly grounded with the crawl stroke. But it allows the feeling that we want, that the ankle, the hip, the knee, all move as one. And they move from the hips right here. So if you bring your thumbs underneath your rib cage here, and then you feel the index fingers on the hip bones, create some space there, and you can do a beautiful propeller or spinal twist, because that opens up this whole area evenly. So as you inhale here, twist towards your right with your propeller. Inhale, center, and twist towards your left. And you can slide a little bit here, but grounding on the front of the chair is really where you want to be. Inhale, center, exhale to twist. Now you can add a little bit more of this spinal twist if you're able to slide a little bit here, and perhaps even hold on. You can do that. Hold on as you go the other way. Slide across. Just keep one hand there, and that's fairly safe. Good. Now from this position, you can tap down. We're going to tap down the inside of the legs. Your knees are at least parallel to the floor, and you want to feel that they're connected to the ankles here. So 90-degree ankle. 90 degrees is what is the accepted way that we bring the knee connection to the ankle, but you can bring it out a little bit if you're doing this feat. Okay, so we're going to tap down, or you can bring the legs together, but in a V. Pull forward from the hips here, and then round it and let go. See if you can tap both insides and outsides. Which brings up the idea of doing a forward bend. So when you do a forward bend, let's bring one hand over like you're going to dive, and dive forward, flat back. And now round and let go. Inhale, the palms together here, come up. This is the fountain, actually. Inhale, pull forward from the hips, but don't go all the way down yet. Dive, you can bring one hand over the other hand, and then bring your body forward as if you're being pulled by someone else, and then release. Now tap inside the legs. And tap outside. This brings the chi to the fascia. Coming up the body, tap here at the chest. You're going to be a Tarzan, and make a Tarzan sound. Breathe in for an ah. Ah! Good. Now you can do Tarzan and steroids, just a nice high thing that brings in your feeling here of the head voice. Aha! A little smile up there, and then out the Tarzan here. Ah, right at your breastbone, and then up here, the high one, right here. Aha, that's very good for your voice. Okay, try aho, aho, aho the other way. Aho, ahi, 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 ahe, ahe. And aha, aha. Good, you got it all now. Okay, shake it out. And I think we will stand up and come behind the chair. So when you get up, you want to hold on to each side of your chair. Fold forward from the hips, come up, really stand tall. Okay, and this is the Tadasana mountain pose that I'm in now. I've opened my shoulders this way, I've opened up the chest, my palms are forward. And now we're going to come behind your chair and make sure you can get behind it to do some up, down, forward, back weight shifts. So here you're going to come to the balls of the feet first, and you'll be rising. then you'll be sinking right over the bubbling spring, which is when the feet really solidly are on the ground. And now you're going to come back towards the heels and the toes rise. So this is a forward, back, up and down weight shift. There's your inhale. There's your exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out in the middle, and then you might need to inhale back here. If it's really slow, just be comfortable with your breath. But don't stop breathing. Okay, you need that breath. And one more, a forward, back, up, down, weight shift. Good. Okay, side to side weight shift with a chair is another interesting prospect. You can come across like this and slide. And you can take your hands away. But anytime you do this, you've got the chair to help you if you need to. And we're just coming up here, letting maybe the feet move, little dance here. You want to get some flexibility in the body, and the chair is a great aid to do that. Good. So now we always like to look at the forward back weight shift, and we're going to start over here with your right leg next to the chair and your left leg out here. So bring it up. This is your power leg, so really feel that solidly into the ground and release it. And then bring the heel down and just come forward once on an inhale. Your front leg will bend at the knee. The back leg, the heel will come up. Come back on your inhale. And now the toe is up in front. When we come forward, the heel is up and back. And you glide through the middle. This is the glide, and this is the forward shift, or backward shift with the toe here coming up. And this is the front shift. This knee is bent now. The back leg is pretty straight, and the heel is up. Okay, that's a very good way to practice your forward back weight shift. You can also do it as a prospective opera singer. If you bring your left leg towards the chair here, bend the knee, straighten the other leg, and just open like that, or just bring the heel down and come forward and say, aha! It's a nice opening here with your knee bend in front, your heel up in the back for your yin leg. And this is the yang leg because it's got the grounding. When it comes back and the toe comes up, then you're in another place, right? So you want to feel the forward back weight shift. The heel comes up now on your forward shift because this is your yang leg. When you come back, the back knee is bent and your front toe is going to come up. And you glide through the middle. Okay, and I think we will now move this chair and start with some other stuff. Good. Okay, so let's circle the joints. You're going to bring your palms together like this, hold them, and we'll come around in a circle with the head. Sinking down the chin to the chest, and then to your right. The right ear's over the right shoulder. Back to your left ear over left shoulder. And sinking the chin towards the chest in the middle. So here's your inhale, here's your exhale. And you really want to feel those points. Let's do one more. Of right to left. That's clockwise. When you come back to the center, chin to the chest, prepare for the counterclockwise, which will bring your left ear to your left shoulder first. So circle, hold the palms behind you, keep the shoulders down, and we'll do 3 circles here. They're slow. They're continuous. And they're moving from the center body. Head rolls. Good. We did a little bit of the seated circles here, which are like the crawl stroke. So just let your heel go here as you slide across on the ball of the foot, keeping your knee, the toe, and the pelvis going the same direction. You want to slide, release the heels. Crawl stroke. Good. Backstroke. Feel the freedom of this. Only go as high as is good for you. If the shoulders don't want to go up, then just honor your own body. But this is very loosening and really good for your shoulders. Good. Now we're going to do the breaststroke. Inhale and push out on your exhale. Inhale first. Whoosh. I like to use wishu. Whoosh. And that engages the core right away. Whoosh. And one more engaging the core. Whoosh. Good. Let it go, shake it out. We shook it out seated. Now we're going to shake it out from the ankles, the knees, the hips, the upper body, and the hands. Just let it go. Arms in a T. Rolling forward here. And coming back the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now bring the elbows close to the body and isolate the circles of your wrists. That was about 6. Let's go the opposite direction. You want to feel freedom in the wrists. 5, 6, or something like that. Okay, now we're going to go to the hips. Feet are in a V. We're going to go forward to the right, back to the left. One more hip circle, moving first towards the right. Then come back to center. Pelvis is forward. Inhale and twist left, back, right, forward. Ready? Left, back, right, forward. All 4 points of your circle. Left, back, right, forward. Good, nice. Now we'll shake it out. And let's just do a little bit of dancing here, just on the balls of the feet. And we'll do a couple of steps forward for feeling the Tai Chi walk. Shift to your right. Bring your left heel forward. Come forward 1. Heel to toe. 2. Heel to toe. 3. Heel to toe. Good. Now go back. Toe to heel. Come through the middle. Toe to heel. Toe to heel. And we bring the feet back together into a V. Good. Now from this V, let's come into a nice, slow inhale up with the arms, and we'll come to a side bend. So your arms are really up here in a V. You're going to bring this hand down the side body and the other hand overhead to move your side bend to the right. And look up at your hand if you can. Good. Inhale up. Arms are in a V again. Slide this hand down the side body and move to the side. Inhale, center, and one more to the right. Up, inhale, and to the left. Exhale. You exhale as you bend. Okay, got it? One more. And come back to center. Good. Let's do the propeller. We did it before seated, but let's feel it standing. So inhale here, propeller to your right side first. And propeller back to the center. Keep this spine long and twist to the opposite way. And you can really feel a 3/4 turn here without something behind you. So holding you up, just let your spine hold you up as you twist towards your right and then back to your left. Good. Shake it out. We'll do the knee circles next. So you're going to bring the feet together, fold forward from the hips, flat back, take hold of your knees, and you're going to come to your forward, to your right, back, to your left. And holding on to the ligaments is what we're supposed to do here. So your back is fairly flat here. You don't have to bend down yet. And you're just looking forward. Lengthen through the spine. Good. Now we'll go the opposite way. Forward, left, back, right. Holding on to those ligaments, holding on to the knees. And one more. They should be fairly slow circles because we're moving into Qigong, which is slow, circular, and moves from the center body. Now we're going to straighten the legs and slide down the shins. Open the legs out. Bring the backs of the palms together, coming into the fountain. Inhale. Slide back into upper spine. Now bring the backs of the palms together, come forward halfway, flat back, and now round the spine and let go. And the other magic way you can do using your core here is just do washu when you come down, and you can actually, that'll help you move all the way down. Inhale first. Washu. Good, because that brings in the abdominal muscles. Good, come back up slowly. And let it go. And we'll come now into the yoga prayer. The yoga prayer, you're going to be coming up to the balls of the feet, and you're going to bring the palms together at the top here in prayer, and then come down slowly. And we'll make this a twist, okay? So ready? Shake it out first. Bring the feet together. Come to the balls of the feet. Inhale. Twist towards your right. Inhale, center slowly. Exhale slowly the other way. Inhale back to center. And let it go. I like to think that yoga and Tai Chi are very connected across the trade routes, which go back several thousand years. And when you come down with a yoga prayer, you're exhaling all the way down to here, and then you're inhaling out for Qigong. And you're coming down without touching the palms, but there's Qi between these Legong points here, right in the center of the palms. Palms are rounded, the fingers are relaxed, and you're coming all the way down to here, and then you're inhaling. The yoga prayer, a little bit like triple burner, right? Which brings us right to Buddha picks up the earth. Inhale here, sink it down. Inhale up through the center body, and you're going to push the palms up into the sky. Buddha picks up the earth and sends it into the sky. It's a powerful gesture, but it's very generous because it's about making the world better, right? Inhale, push up the sky, push up the earth. And one more. Good. So after a while, you feel like you've had a wonderfully vibrant warm up. And and I think that's the value of bringing together whatever yoga experience you have had with the Tai Chi. And we're going to move into Tai Chi Chih, which is a movement practice, meditation of 19 movements in one pose, in which you are feeling the chi, your intrinsic energy, in a way that you probably did with prana, except that you're not having the palms touch. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I think I've covered everything I wanted to do right there. Let's look at the Buddhist walking meditation in a circle. Okay. So this time you're going to try washu, 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 washu. You with me? Washu, washu, washu. Your heel comes down. Washu. You move through the whole foot. Washu. You move forward from the heel. Washu. Washu. Good. Now, if we were to go backwards, we just do a few backwards because that's hard to do in a circle. You're going to bring your weight into this leg and bring back the left toe and do your washu. Washu. It's going to be toe to heel. Washu. Washu. One more. Washu. Good. Shake it out. "19 movements in one pose, Tai Chi Chih." This is a practice of meditation that comes from both Justin Stone and his teacher, Wen Shan Wang. It's very old, it's very slow, it's very circular, and it moves from the center body. Rocking motion. Follow the rhythm of the feet. Back to the heels, then to the toes. Draw a figure 8 with the arms, bringing energy from the earth up to heaven and sinking it down towards earth. Figure 8 meaning long life, health, and happiness. We can think that way and it brings us joy. That's the joy of meditation. This is a meditative practice. 9 times, almost through the whole practice. Stay alive and awake. Inhale. Have your water nearby, whatever you need. And turn off your cell phone if you can. Let's do 3 more of rocking motion. Stay long in the spine. Last one. Coming into relaxation response, resting on globes of energy. Shifting. Next will be bird flaps its wings. Inhale here and sink down to come to the balls of the feet on the exhale. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to sink. And the heels come up. Third one, you're on the edge of the branch and the bird flaps its wings once. Inhale and return to stand. Second cycle of 3. Last cycle of 3, everything equaling 9. Slow it down. Breathe. Inhale back to center and sink it into the ground, resting on globes of energy. And preparing your shift, bring your feet into rider on horse position, which is fairly open. Shift to the right. Bring your left heel forward, around the platter in chest-high water, right at the sternum here. Inhale. You inhale outside your left foot, back to the right. And the exhale starts right about opposite the heart. So the energy is constantly moving with this circle. The heel of the hand is on a platter-like surface, which is the water. And the fingertips are at that same pattern with the rounded palm in the center. Polarity to the earth connects the center of the palm to the water. Palms are rounded and not flat. 2 more. Of around the platter in chest-high water. Feel the circle come all the way around and go back. Last one on your left side. We name the side after the foot that's forward. Shift down. Now shift towards your left. The right leg is released and just drop the heel. The toe will already be up. Inhale outside that leg and exhale back to bring the energy to the back leg. It's an energy practice, so feel that. Feel that inhale that directs the mind, body, and spirit so that we really feel the chi or intrinsic energy of our movements. We'll call this 5, and you have 4 more of around the platter. This is your forward shift. This is your back shift. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale it. Sink it down. Around the platter variation, shifting towards the right to bring your left heel forward. Your back foot's at a 45-degree angle to the front. The front leg's coming out from here, so not way over there, but right about here, okay? So you've got space between the heels, but basically this back foot's at a 45-degree angle. Around the platter variation, picking up a ball of energy here, sinking it down center, and exhaling back. 3, I'm going to count this time. A slow circular boost from the center. 4. Feel the whole circle as you come back here now. 5, 6. Don't speed up. 7. Just do less if you need. 8. Or sit down. Your choice. 9 on your left side. Beautiful. Inhale. Sink it down. Shift towards your left to bring the right heel forward. Just the heel. Around the platter variation starts here. right at your right shoulder and drops back towards your left. And it's a circle within a bigger circle. So feel that forward back weight shift. We'll call this 4. We've got to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You ready? 5. That was 6. 7. 8. And 9 is always the last one. And you can always do more, but we're supposed to theoretically do the magic of 9. It's the noble Chinese number. Just like in yoga, you have certain things we have to do. So that's what it is. Inhale, rest on globes of energy. Shift it towards your right. Bring the left forward. And now we're going to do another superly fun move. And this is bass drum. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And you're inhaling around the drum, just the rim of it. Making a circle around your body, and the whole body follows the circle back. Breathing in, breathing out. Six. We have 3 more on your left, a bass drum. Last one. Inhale and release it back. Bring the back foot back in. Come into rider on horse, which is a V. Inhale, sink it down. Shift towards your left and bring your right heel forward. Lengthen through the spine. Inhale forward and exhale back. 2. Stay with me. 3. 4. Let the feet guide you. Feel the rhythm in the feet. 5. That was 5. That was 6 now. 7. And 2 more. Notice how the arms are getting really relaxed. And you can feel they're heavy, but you want to make sure you don't add any tightness to them. All the joints should be loose. Last one, you're slow. Beautiful. The slowness is something unique to Qigong, and it's one of the qualities we really need in our culture. Not move so fast. Just stay here, just rest on globes of energy for a moment. Feel the gravity. You're actually feeling against gravity here by keeping the arms there and not doing that. So just feel that and breathe. Beautiful. And our next move is going to be 2 moves. It's daughter on the mountaintop and daughter in the valley. So think of Tadasana is the Sanskrit word for mountain in yoga. So we're going to realize right now we're starting in Tadasana, mountain pose, and you're going to shift to the right and bring your left heel forward. And open the whole spine here, the whole front body and the back, and come forward. Over 2 mountains with a trail down the center. Make sure your back foot's in a 45-degree angle. Inhale. And exhale. Your left hand and mine go behind the right wrist And that's tradition because the heart is on the left side. So I'm not mirroring you with that hand. My left hand and yours should be behind the wrist here. You come down with the fingertips up. Otherwise, it's a sword, and you don't want the sword. You want honor through this heart here. Inhale. Exhale down with your left hand inside the right circle. 2 circles intertwining. Call this 7, 8, and last one on your left side. Of daughter on the mountaintop. Inhale that leg back, come back to rider on horse position. Inhale and sink it down, resting on globes of energy. Shift towards your left when you're ready. Release your right leg. And we'll go up the mountain again. Actually, there are more mountains because there's a heart shape here. When you come down through that heart, your left hand forms the center of it. And you exhale all the way down and you open again. So it's a kind of a wonderful feeling of designing a heart. Okay. Daughter on the mountaintop, right side. Breathe in, breathe out. When you breathe out, try bringing your tongue to the upper palate by the upper teeth. And slight smile. It all helps. That way you can exhale down through the throat with the mouth just slightly open. Five more. Breathe in as you come up the mountain and out as you come down. Go forward on the inhale and back on the exhale. 2 more. Beautiful. Take a breath in, sink it down, rest on globes of energy and resistance to gravity. Take a moment to relax here, but maintain that feeling of polarity between the center of the palms and the earth. Good. Shift over towards your right. We're going to next do daughter in the valley. You start on top of the mountains where you just climbed, and you're going to come down both of them like this, and then inhale through the central trail right here. Okay, that's it. Let's go. Daughter in the valley starts here. Exhale down. Watch the back foot, 45-degree angle. Inhale. Not too wide a stance. Really feel the length of the spine, okay? Just really feel that. And the feet coming through, really sinking into the floor. Five, 6, inhale here. This is, the palms are in polarity, so you really want to feel there's a lot of chi there. Really slow down the inhale. Seven, 8, 9. The magic ending number. Great. You made it to 9, or even if you didn't, take care of yourself. Remember to hydrate with this practice, so grab your water if you need it. Just rest there for a moment. Shift to your left, bring your right forward. And we'll be coming into Daughter in the Valley again, starting up here in the mountains. And the awe of this to me is that you look down through the valley when you get to the top where you started. Those mountains. It's a flight of the imagination, but it's also a very great way to think of the chi, that you can really enjoy it and make some of this stuff up because eventually it works. Here's the inhale. Palms are in polarity. Here's the exhale as you move across the mountains. And you go up the central trail. 2 more. On your right side. Beautiful. Inhale here and sink it down. Rest on globes of energy. As we move into carry the ball to the side, which is next. You're going to be starting across with a side-to-side weight shift. Okay? Feet are in a V. Inhale. Carry the ball to the side. You're going to shift into this leg and then release your yin leg out here, just the heel, and then move across as if you're on a bench. So a little bit of sinking here, and then rise to inhale here. And sink. Wind up. Release the heel, move across. Tiny bit of a squat here because the hips are underneath. Inhale to lengthen, sink. And the third one is here. It's a 3 times 3 move of the hips, basically the knees and the ankles follow this. Sink it. Wind up to your left to release the right heel and move across. Carry the ball to the side. Up, release the heel, and carry it across. And this will be the third one, third group of 3, and we'll end it here. Lengthen the spine, and sink it down. Carefully move back to the middle here, and we'll be doing push-pull and pulling in the energy. Shifting to your right, bringing your left forward. Push for the heel of the hand out, inhale here, and bring it back to your heart. Push is the exhale. This is the inhale back to the heart. Keep the circle going. Four. Five. Six. Seven. 8. 9. Last one on your left. Inhale and sink it into the earth. Release, bring the foot back. Let's go to the next one. This is going to be your right side of push-pull, or giving and receiving energy. And you'll feel as you shift over here to the left, bring the right heel forward. But the heel of the hand is going to move down a little bit and then move up with the fingertips. Turn the palms towards you, and this is your inhale back to the heart, like giving and receiving energy. 3. It's slow. 4. Continuous. 5. And moves from the center body, and you can feel it within. 6. 3 more on your own. Last one. Bring the right foot back in, come into a V with your feet. Inhale, sink it down. And double ground it, bring it to your heart. Exhale it down towards your abdomen here. And bring it up to your head. Your third dantian, or energy center, is the head. This is the second at the heart and lungs. And this is the primary at your abdomen. Rest on globes of energy in resistance to gravity. And our next move will be pulling in the energy from the farthest star in the universe. So it's also a gift of the imagination. Shift to the right. Whoops. Bring your left forward. Stay grounded. And pull in the energy from the farthest star you can imagine. See it as it comes back to you. A moment of the past when you were out under the stars, wishing for something, maybe peace, perhaps resilience. As seniors, we need it. Or courage. Kindness. Generosity of spirit. And a sense of community in life. Inhale. And sink it back. Bring in the left foot. Inhale and exhale. Pulling in the energy from the farthest star, shift to your left. Release your right heel and start again. Feel the energy come in from that distant star, in through your fingertips. Feel it. Don't forget to breathe. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Last one of pulling in the energy from the most distant star. Inhale and sink it down. As we move into the tappies, take a breath towards your head and inhale it down through the middle dantian and back to your primary right here. And then with your feet in a V, bring your left hand under the right elbow. Bring your left heel out and pull the palms apart with the exhale. Bring in the foot. Inhale and sink it. And go to the right. Right hand's underneath. It's your invite hand over here. The other hand supports the back foot. Basic taffy. 2 more. Good. We usually do just 6 of those because they're very powerful, but we can go to 9 on some of them. The next one is anchor taffy. Anchor your right hip. Bring your left leg forward. Your left hand is underneath. Pull the taffy. Open the hips. Inhale. And your left hand will be the invite hand to your left. Left hip is anchored down, right hand's under. Open the hips. Sink it down and bring it to your right. To the left, and we'll do 2 more of these. So we go to the right next. First, go forward. Notice that your hand that's underneath is your invite hand. And then pull the other one over to support the back leg. Good. Now your left foot comes forward. Open the hips. Inhale, sink, and then bring it to the left. It's as if the boat just came into the shore, right? Yeah, that one's a beautiful one. It's the first variation, but the anchor is the foot that you brought across. Great. Circles taffy, feet are in a V. A lot of sinking and rising in this one. And the feet are, you're going to feel like the knees come not beyond the toe, but they're there as you sink. Sink, rise, sink, rise. Sink left hand under the elbow, pull the palms apart and move towards your left. Beautiful. Sink. Inhale. Sink. Rise. Sink. Rise. Sink. Now your right hand comes under, pull the palms apart and sink. Circles taffy. 1, 2, 3. Notice the sinking and rising, and bring it across here, and then bring the foot in. 2 more side sets of circles tapping. 2, 3. And 1 last set. Left hand under, pull it back, and we finish the beautiful and happy circles taffy. And our next move will be perpetual motion taffy with heel step. So you'll need to bring the heel down first before the toe. So that's the heel step. Ready? Bring the knee up, that helps. And then bring the heel down first. And the arms are doing the heart protector move. So you're coming right down the inside of the arm with that energy, and then to the other side. Bring it all together. But basically, the rhythm is with the feet. And it's perpetual motion, so we don't have any definite number here, but you'll know when you've had enough. We'll make this the last one, okay? Inhale and sink it down. Rest on globes of energy. And we move into working the pulley, which will start on your left side. Right hand will be underneath the hip bone here. Left hand will come right out from the shoulder. And you're going to be doing a slide with your feet for your diagonal cross. It's a shortened forward back weight shift here, so that you can accommodate your body with this. Sliding on the back toe right there, and now sliding back on the front heel. Seven, 8, 9. Good. That was the left leg. Now we move to the right leg. And you'll bring your left hand under the hip here and your right hand out there. Ready? Make sure the width between the feet, side to side, is not huge. This is not Tai Chi Chuan, it's Tai Chi Chi. It's more close to yoga here in terms of the weight. It's in terms of what you're doing. Slide on the back ball of the foot, slide on the front heel. One more of working the pulley on the right side. Come back in, inhale. Sink it down. Take a couple of deep breaths. Bring your feet into a V, and we're going to come into light at the top of the head, light at the temple. Inhale, sink it down. Bring it to the crown of the head. Sink and rise. Hold the palms in polarity. Circle them. We'll do 9. Hold the energy there. Inhale. Sink and rise. And let it go out into the world and back to your heart. Bring back up. The left hand is on the top. Bring it to your temples. Light at the temples. Sink and rise. Feet in a V. Hold the energy there. Circle it. Hold it again. It's the light of thought, speech, and action. It's your precious temple. Breathe into it. Sink and rise. And let it go up to the heavens and down towards the earth and back towards your heart with the left hand on top. Breathe it in, sink it down, because our next move is joyous breath. Feet are in a V. Inhale up. Sink it down 4 times. On the third, you bring the heels down. Here. Come to the balls of the feet. Sink it down 4 times. Last one. Beautiful. A beautiful move. All things change. Passing clouds. The mirror hand passes by and you let it go. Feet are in a large V here, but they're on the earth. Last one. Bring the feet back together, inhale and sink it down. 6 healing sounds. Ho is for the heart. Ho. Hu is for the spleen. Hu. Su is for the liver. Su. Sh is for the lungs. Sh. She is for the triple heater. She. And the last one is for the kidneys. Chi. Starting with your left foot. Ho. Hu. Su. Shi. Shi. Chi. Ho. Hu. Su. Shi. Shi. Chi. Ho. Hu. Su. Shi. Shi. Chi. Chi. Heel step. Chi. 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 Mixing the energy of yin and yang, all the opposites, and bringing your left heel to your right ankle bone in cosmic consciousness pose, in gratitude. And thank you for your practice. Have a great week. See you next week.